In this video, I'll show you how to turn pallet wood into a simple yet very beautiful piece that you can easily replicate and sell to make some extra cash. The majority of the wood used will be pine, but there are also 2 pieces of eucalyptus that will be incorporated into the project. With the miter saw, I will remove the nail marks and cut a piece measuring 50 centimeters in length. Next, I'm cutting 2 pieces, each 45 centimeters long. Afterward, I'll cut 2 more, one measuring 30 centimeters and the other 35 centimeters. On the table saw, the sides of the 11 centimeters pieces will be trimmed down to 9 centimeters in width, and I will also square off the ends, leaving them 40 centimeters long. If you're a woodworking fan, give it a like and subscribe now. That way, you won't miss any of the amazing new projects we share every week. For the various sized pieces, I plan to make cuts on both sides to ensure they are straight and clean. The final width will be adjusted to 6.5 centimeters. Now, I will run all the pieces through the planer to standardize their thickness. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I love seeing how woodworking brings people together from all around the world. On the table saw, I will make 45-degree cuts on the 45 centimeters and 35 centimeters pieces, using a protractor to ensure precision. On the remaining 3 pieces, I'll also cut both ends at a 45-degree angle. I marked 32 millimeters on the combination square, half the width, to identify where to cut. Here are all the pieces, properly cut. Now, it's time for some markings. I've set the combination square to 10 centimeters, and I'll mark this measurement on all the pieces. Next, I adjusted the combination square to 32 millimeters, half the width of the piece, and will mark in the opposite direction on each. For the drilling, I'm using a handheld drill with 2 Forstner bits, one 25 millimeters and the other 35 millimeters. I will drill the marked points. 2 pieces will get the 25 millimeters bit and the other 3 will use the 35 millimeters one. I secured everything to prevent accidents. First, I'll drill with the 35 millimeters bit. Take advantage of the links in the description. They're a great way to take your woodworking projects to the next level. I switched to the 25 millimeter drill bit. Now, I'll sand all the pieces using an orbital sander with 120 grit paper. I'm starting the assembly. I'll take a 9 centimeters wide piece and the largest one, 50 centimeters, positioning them like this. Next, I'll add the 45 centimeters piece on the other side. Wood glue will be applied to these areas. I will secure them with 12 by 12 nails, making sure the parts are aligned before nailing them together. 2 small nails will be attached to each piece. Next, the square will be checked. Afterward, the piece will be secured. Repeat the process with the other piece. Align it at the bottom edge. Once aligned, secure it carefully, double checking as needed. This ensures everything stays properly aligned. Fasten the second nail and clean off any extra glue. Use a combination square to mark 20 centimeters, half the length of the piece. Make the required marks at 2 points. Switch to another piece now. Measure 3.2 centimeters and make marks slightly above and below. Position the piece based on the marks. It will be placed under the other piece. The markings help to center the piece precisely. Apply a small amount of glue. Mark this side and the opposite one too. Attach it with small nails. Now add these 2 other pieces. One goes here, the other in this position. Align them at the bottom and apply wood glue. The spacing is 19 millimeters on each side. Once marked, attach them again with nails. Now, it attempts Uriah's time to position the final piece. Want to see a new project every week? Then, subscribe and turn on notifications to be the first to know when we post a fresh new video. This piece will be placed like this. Glue is applied here. Secure it and clean off any excess glue. Check the alignment to ensure proper fitting. After cleaning, verify the square. Everything is aligned. Let the glue dry for stability, then secure it with nails from the back. Cut strips measuring 2.5 centimeters wide by 1.5 centimeters thick. Prepare 3 pieces, each 6 centimeters long. Cut 3 more, each 7.5 centimeters long. Make 2 additional pieces, each 10 centimeters long. Here are all the pieces, cut and ready. Place one 7.5 centimeters piece and one 6 centimeters piece like this. Do the same for the others. These were trimmed by 0.5 centimeters. The larger pieces will be positioned like this. Glue all the pieces and proceed to the next step. I've finished gluing the smaller pieces, and the larger one is already quite sturdy. To strengthen it further, I'll secure a few nails from the back. Now, I'll begin sanding using 120 grit sandpaper on all the necessary areas. I'll mark the drilling points where the screws will go to attach the item to the wall. I used a combination square to make marks 3 centimeters apart on both ends. Next, I adjusted the square to 6 centimeters and made marks in the opposite direction, ensuring accuracy on both sides. Using a hand drill with a 3.5 millimeters bit, which has an 8 millimeters countersink, I'll drill holes at the marked points. I positioned the combination square at 4 centimeters and made 5 marks on another piece. Using a ruler, I made opposite marks to ensure the central point of the piece was reached. I repeated the process on the others. With the same hand drill, now with a 1.5 millimeters bit, I made shallow holes at the previous marks. In these holes, I'll insert these hooks that measure 3 centimeters by 2 millimeters. This will be done after the painting is finished. For the paint, I'll use a wood sealer mixed with a special stain in a chestnut color. The dilution will be with thinner. The application will be with an electric sprayer, a tool I often use on the channel. It's a great option for achieving a smooth finish without investing in expensive equipment. Links in the description. Haven't liked the video yet? Do it now and help me bring more fantastic projects to the channel. Well folks, here's the finished project. It's a decorative niche that also serves as a holder for keys and small items. Tell me in the comments what you think about this project. I'm looking forward to reading your thoughts and responding. Feel free to share this video with your friends who love woodworking. I'm sure they'll love it. On your screen, you'll see other projects you'll like. Enjoy. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.